The Beast. The Beast got a present. I haven't done anything to this car. None of the things I said I was gonna do. The rim still fucked up. Windows still aren't tinted. And I've been lazy even just vacuuming the thing out. So I went and bought my Beast a present just to kind of get motivated to go ahead on and do some more normal stuff to the car. I'm gonna get this painted. I got a quote for $700. I had to pull out to the light to show y'all what's wrong with it, but you can probably see that right there. Well, in my previous video, this is like all dented up. And they want $700 to paint this clip, $1,000 to blend it, and let me show you. They pretty. The company or the shop that did it, they pretty good. Cause on this car was creased in right here. It was one of those dents you couldn't see until you got up on it, but it was creased pretty good. And look, they fixed it and they blended it. They blended the whole door. And I really can't even tell. And the camera probably not gonna show you, but I can't tell. So I'm probably gonna have them. I was just gonna pay the grand. If you just pay, I was gonna pay $700 just have them paint this. And they said, you know, it might be a little off colored, which I was willing to live with. But I might just have them blend it. I'm just kind of worried because they have to blend this fender. They have to blend this hood. Blending means they have to put paint over this paint. This is originally, and I had to do the same thing for the whole. And even though that's a good job, I think I might just live with it being slightly off colored, because that's a lot of work. And I'd be so pissed if my job didn't go as good as her job. But this is a much bigger surface to do that blending, you know. I mean, because literally they spray. For what I understand, this area just kind of blend it all in, buffing it and whatnot. And man, that's a lot. But I think my garage update is going to be, I'm keeping the BMER. This is what I'm thinking now. Even though it's twin turbo 8-cylinder with like 60,000 miles on it. Supposedly, that's nothing for a BMER. Even a twin turbo. This model of the V8 engine was better than the previous 2014, 13, 12. Those V8 engines were shit. So my study has said that twin turbo V8 should be all right in this engine, but hey, I'm gonna keep it, and I really don't drive it that much. And when I do drive it, it's perfect. It's not really a garage queen, but I really don't drive this that much. My other garage date is I'm keeping my truck that just got wrecked on the bumper there. You can't see it from here, but they creased my bumper, messed up the rear camera, so that's probably about $3,000 worth of work, covered by insurance. And then we bought the BMER, just a little something, not nothing really special, just a little bitty, just a little gift to kind of get back motivated to doing some things for the BMER. And what is it? It is a trunk organizer. Yeah, this sucker is huge. I'm gonna have to put the camera down to make this work. That's the whole. Here's my damn cartridge I've been waiting on. But let's break this out in the trunk. I've been wanting one of these. I wanted one that said BMW on it. But as you can imagine, that was gonna cost. See how I just got my stuff laid out? Got my gym, my racquetball stuff, car cleaning stuff, my food bag. Get you one of these to keep the smells out your car. My car still smells like new. When I take my car to the dealership, they be like, this car still smells new. That's because I use that bucket to put food in. I got money in the trunk. That boy balling. That boy balling. That boy got money in the trunk. Oh, something spilled down there. We're gonna take care of that. I don't know what it could have been because I don't keep nothing in here. It's sticky too. I don't know what that could have been. But we're gonna handle it. We're gonna handle it. So we got a little gift for the BMER. And like I said, I was gonna get the one that said BMW on it. This thing is heavy. I'm gonna have to put the camera down. I'm gonna get the one that said BMW, but this was $40. The BMW one was $140. I'm sorry. I just don't think I want to do that. Yeah. Oh, it's got a cooler in it. I didn't know that. What's this cooler? Voila. Got a little place for my gym stuff. If I don't want, I can just throw my racket back there, but I don't want it bouncing all around. Got my balls. Got a little compartment here. It fits kind of tight. And you got your little cooler. Put your water, drinks in, keep them cool. Yeah, this is pretty neat. $35. You know, and if I really wanted to get stupid, I just put BMW on there and give me some stencils and stuff. Yeah, save that at all. And this is the summer. I'm gonna tell you, the only reason I really haven't got my windows tinted is I'm worried about somebody doing a cheap tint job or charging me for an expensive tint job and then the shit bubble up. I've seen so many cars, including BMWs, that has this bubble tint, and I would be beyond hostile because my understanding, once you put the tint on here and you try to take it off, you can end up taking off these defroster strips. So I'm just trying to find somebody who's really professional. I don't care if they charge me $500-600 to do it. I just want it done right. I don't want to have to go back. I don't like conflict, but I will if I had to, but I'd rather not. So that's the first summer mod for the BMW. We started with the trunk. Oh, and we do got to get the oil service. Let me show y'all what happens when your BMER needs. At least the latest BMER needs an oil service. No, I didn't pick up my tools from the last brake job I did. I know that's tacky as hell, but I'm gonna do that later. Right now, man, in Texas, it's hot shit. But here's what happens when you need an oil service on the 650. Tells you the service is due there, and then you go into vehicle status. It says the oil level is okay, but service required engine oil. Service overdue since June 2020. Now this just popped up, but to be honest with you, like I said, I don't drive this car that much, so I'm not even worried about it being over, because it's just over and sitting in the garage. It's not that I don't want to drive it, it's just I just don't drive it. I work from home, for one. I got a truck. We got Megan's car, the Honda, my daughter's car. I just don't really have an opportunity to drive this car that much. And look, I thought it had 62 miles, 62,000. It's only got 61,371 miles. When I bought it, it had 53. So, and that's been what, 2 years? I just don't drive it. I mean, so that service engine oil, that's just a light that's due from time. I don't think it's really due from mileage. And plus I did have the oil service in between then when I took it in about 6 months ago. But I will be taking it in to have that redone again, because I'd rather do my oil every 3 months. I think this pops up as a yearly service, and yeah, twin turbo BMW, I don't think you want to wait a year to do an oil service. So I put mine on a 3 month, just like I do my truck, just like I do my cars. How much does an oil service cost on this car? I'm waiting on you to guess. Going once, going twice. $375. That's what an oil service costs. And people may say, well, take it, why don't you take it to, you know, your on the corner oil shop. Engine oil service, 24-minute oil service, 1 hour. No, I took my 540 BMW to one of those minute lubes. It wasn't a minute lube, but that's what I'm talking about. One of those type, you know, oil places. That's all they do is oil service. They overfilled my engine oil by 3 quarts. Engine oil got it all in the spark plugs. It got all up in the what they got said was in the injector area. It cost me $750 for that oil service. Yeah, they only charge you $24.99, but I don't know what they did, and then they didn't own up to it either. So basically, they almost ruined my 5 Series engine by overfilling the oil and then refusing to own up to it. And so I was pissed. They offered to give me back my $24.99, but they didn't offer to pay the $750 fucking dollars I had to pay to have all of that oil, all those plugs, all of that stuff replaced and cleaned out. So no, I will not be taking this car to one of those quick lube places. I don't give a damn who it is. Jiffy Lube, Minute Lube, quick service, service exchange. Sorry, they just, you know, I just won't do it. I'll take my truck there. You can't fuck up a Ford. You ever feel the oil in the Ford? They just burn it off. They just burn it off. So I don't mind taking it over there. I'm not taking it to Ford and pay $150 for oil service, but I'll pay $345 for this one because I want it done right. In any case, that's the update on the Beamer. I'll be honest with you, the pandemic has also kind of slowed me down on getting these done. I want to get them done. Yeah, y'all like my new shoes? I want to get them done. I think I should be able to get this done without any kind of pandemic concern. I don't even know if that's true. That somebody told me that. If you put the tint on and then you have to take it off, sometimes it'll snatch off these little defroster lines. That came from somebody who does window tints. I understand too that sometimes they tint it on the outside. I've seen that on a lot of YouTube videos where they're actually putting the tint on the outside of the car. I don't know. But I think when I get it tinted, it's gonna look sweet. And then when I do something with those rims, I wouldn't change the rims. I like them. I thought about getting them nickel plated. I'm like, nah, I'm either just gonna fix them or I'm gonna buy new ones. The same rims. I'm not trying to do nothing crazy with this car. But I definitely like it. This car, to be as big as it is, this car moves. And you can get one of these right now. You can go on CarMax right now and you can find one of these 25 to 36K, depending on the mileage. I'm telling you, if that car checks out, that's a good buy. That is a good buy. I paid $32 for this and I added a $5,000 warranty, and you know, I already did a video on that. So I ended up paying like $37 for it. But you can find these all day in the 2015, 16. I wouldn't go with a 2014, 2013 because I think those had the shitty engines, but you can kind of check that out. But yeah, you can find these all day. You know, and even the 850 Beamers, the 850s now. I seen an 850. I don't know if it was kind of an entry level, if there is a such thing as entry level, but it was like $68,000 for a 2018 850i. I believe that's when they came out. So in 3 years, that car has went from about 120, 130K to half. If I didn't have this right now, I swear I would go get one. I really would go get one, but I would not. Only one I would want is the V8 and the. I couldn't get the M. You can't get the M version for that much, but the M is not that much off. It might be 80, 75, 80, 90K used. But Beamers, man, I don't know why they lose their value so much and so fast, but I know buying a used Beamer is a double-edged sword because for me personally, they're pretty reliable. But anyway, hopefully by the end of summer, we'll have this thing tinted, the rims fixed, and see what else we can do to it. Oh, and to finish my garage update, I will keep this. I will keep the truck. And I'd put a 2021, 2022 Corvette Z06 or Grand Sport. I'd rather have the Z06 if it's gonna look the way I think it's gonna look. That would be my garage update. Beamer, Ford, Vet. Why I want to buy another piece of shit Corvette? I don't know. That's Corvette V8. I really don't know, but I'm gonna do it. Corvette is definitely coming back.